What's going on, world? How are you? It is Dave from musicfeltbyme.com, and of course you can follow me at musicfeltbyme on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, and right here on YouTube. Back with another video. There's nothing shuffled about this. There's nothing random about this song. This is Crooked Eye, King Crooked, from 5 years ago. Little Throwback Thursday edition, I think in a very timely manner, of a song he did titled I Can't Breathe, which was named after Eric Gardner, and in honor of Eric Gardner and Tamir Rice, and many of the police on the African American community, deaths that were taking place. So we're going to get right into this here. Throwback Thursday. I think it's a very good time to go back and think about this song in comparison to what just happened with George Floyd. I Can't Breathe. It comes up again, and it's such a tragedy, and it's so awful. And I posted a thing where it said, now's not the time to be silently non-racist, it's the time to be like vocally anti-racist. And I think that's really true and really important. It's one thing to kind of mind your business here and there and not get involved in things that maybe, but a lot of people I think feel like they can't speak on or speak for or speak on behalf of. But that doesn't mean you can't speak yourself and speak for yourself. And empathy is just missing far too often, and it's far too spread that people just don't actually understand other people, and it's heartbreaking. And I want to get right into this song because I think it's as frustrating and as heartbreaking as it is that the song's still relevant, and with some of the same quotes, it's an eye-opener that it still is relevant, and I think that's important to spread. So let's get right into this. This is I Can't Breathe by King Crooked. I think he was going by Crooked Eye at the time, but let's get right into it.
The death of Garner incited tensions between the NYPD and minority communities.
As you can see right now, Times Square is covered with protesters. There's about 20 riot cops over there. Other groups have joined and are converging here in Times Square. Today is
So for those that haven't seen the video before or anything, it's just kind of a montage of protesters and news clips and stuff from when the Eric Gardner situation happened. So that's kind of just putting it all together right here, building kind of a backdrop as to what the song's about.
They tell me I'm resisting arrest, but I'm only protecting my breath. I can't breathe. The cops say the black man to death. They tell me that mentality left, it didn't leave. See, being black come with a price.
See, what's really, from a writing standpoint, what I like about this hook is that he's rhyming arrest and breath, and then there's like its own sentence, or like he's kind of finishing the sentence grammatically here. He's finishing the sentence with a rhyme pattern, but the second half of the second sentence becomes the rhyme pattern for the second half of the second sentence in the next one. So it's a really nice rhyme pattern. And of course what he's saying, they tell me I'm resisting arrest, but I'm only protecting my breath. I can't breathe. The cops hate a black man to death. They tell me that mentality left, it didn't leave. So.
Being black come with a price. Sometimes we gotta pay with our life. Our family grieves. The grand jury never indicts. The grand dragon's wearing his white. True indeed. No.
So the Grand Dragon, from the Klan, is what he's referring to there. He says the grand jury never indicts. The Grand Dragon's wearing his white. True indeed. So just another more par for the course here.
There's no peace again. I won't trust the police again. Another black man murdered in the streets by police. He won't hug his own niece again. So what's a black mom tell her son? They might hate the mere sight of you. So no, I can't buy that pellet gun. They might try to Tamir Rice you.
He's using the Tamir Rice situation with the BB gun or pellet gun. He keeps saying these situations, it's murder, and it is also a situation that took place, but it's just, It is murder. There's no getting around it. It's just murder.
I guess the devil's job is never done. Respect the value of my life too. For me, change may never come, cause I can't change into a white dude. Cops working with the prosecutor. Prosecutor manipulate the grand jury. Grand jury say it's no indictment. Send the community into levels past fury. Protesters on the sidewalk.
This is really powerful. That line hits pretty hard too, where he says, I guess the devil's job is never done. Respect the value of my life too. For me, change may never come because I can't change into a white dude. So he's just saying basically he's stuck in this body, and as long as there's nothing he can do to change what he is.
Eric Garner was choked here. I say we burn this whole shit down, but won't nothing change when the smoke clear. That's cause the system is broken. Another victim of a choking by a modern day lynch mob. The cops probably wish they could have roped them. How many tears gotta fall? How many peers gotta fall? The cops kill instead of capture. A black man of that stature. How many fears were involved? How many cheered what they saw?
It's true. It's true. And that's the thing that makes it so heartbreaking, is it just becomes so normal. People are so numb to it. And it's like, it's just losing passion and losing your fight. And I don't even mean physically, like just losing your will is like, that's everything, man. And that's tough. One thing I do say a lot is, you know, not all anyone is anything, right? Like, I'm not gonna come here and say, yeah, but not all cops are bad. Like, there's good and bad everything, and that doesn't discredit. It's not, that argument should never be used to discredit what happens when the bad people do bad things. Like, it's not a counterpoint. It's not a yeah, but you know, they say, you know, I bet the cops probably wish they could have roped him. Like, I believe that every single cop wants to lynch black people? No, I don't, because I don't think anybody is any one thing. But is he wrong to say that, or wrong to feel like there may have been cops there that would encourage that type of behavior, or deep down have that kind of mentality? He's not wrong for feeling that way. And he's not even wrong probably in his assumption of probably. Like, because there are people in every line of work, there are people in no matter where it is in the world that are evil people and are hateful people. And I hate when I see people say, yeah, but not all cops are bad. Like, that's true. I come from a family of police officers. Like, that's true. I know that it's true. I don't need to diminish your point by stating what I know to be true also, you know? Like, I don't know. It is a dangerous thing when you start casting blankets.
See, equality's the problem. How many years till it's solved? I think somebody want a race riot, but hip-hop isn't swayed by it. Too many black rappers selling out. You white rappers shouldn't stay quiet. Stay quiet.
To make my point about using it as a counterpoint, like Candace Owens runs all the time, and whenever there's a murder or a situation like this, her point is to be, well, blacks kill more, or cops kill more white people than they do black people. So what are you mad about? Black people kill black people all the time. What are you mad about? Like, you don't need to blow out one fact's candle to make yours shine brighter. Is there a problem with cops killing people? Yes. Is there a problem of inter-community violence? Yes. But those things don't make what happened with Eric Garner or with George Floyd less true. There's no need to counterpoint and not just empathy and show empathy and try to seek to understand what the feelings are and why people are the way they are. You know, like there has to be, information is key, and you have to have a psychological true understanding of what's going on to even start to wrap your mind around it, to even start to make a difference, you know, to make a change, to try and teach and inform the correct way. It comes from up here, man. And you got to use your heart. You got to think and feel. You don't need to win. It's not about winning.
I can't breathe. 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 I can't breathe.
They tell me I'm resisting arrest, but I'm only protecting my breath. I can't breathe. The cops hate a black man to death. They tell me that mentality left, it didn't leave. See, being black, it come with a price. Sometimes we gotta pay with our life, our family grieve. The grand jury never indict. The grand dragon wearing his white, true indeed. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That is I Can't Breathe by King Crooked, formerly known as Crooked Eye. Rest in peace to George Floyd. Crazy sad. And it's just, it's tough. You know, like people may think that whatever, you know. You can have your feelings. You're entitled to your feelings. You're entitled to your ideas, your ideologies. But I'll just tell you this, it's heartbreaking, and I wish more people took the time to understand the other side. Like, just hear, and I'm saying this as a white person, I mean the other side, meaning, you know, what I'm not. Just because I'm not doesn't mean I shouldn't or wouldn't care to understand what the feeling is and what the psychological impact is, and just reach out, man. Like, just fucking reach out. If you have these conversations, which typically come up more, you know, like water cooler talk, you see what happened here, oh man, can you believe that, whatever. If you have these conversations and you're a part of one, say less and listen more, and just you might learn absolutely nothing. Just listen more. I think you'll be surprised. Maybe not for the better. May not be for better. You may learn a lot about the people around you, but listen more. And then you know where you can have an understanding as to where people fall, or why people fall where they fall, or why people believe what they believe. Doesn't mean you have to agree. Understanding and agreement are two different things, and they can both be true at the same time. I don't want to have to do this again. Stay safe. Everybody, stay safe.